Hi, welcome to Reddit Audio Stories official channel. We hope you will have fun with us. I appreciate your visit to my channel dedicated to love stories. I encourage you to subscribe and give it a thumbs up as it serves as great motivation for me to create new content. Enjoy watching. In the heart of a bustling city lived a man named Joshua Garcia, whom everyone knew and respected. Joshua was a true titan in the business world, a man of tireless efficiency and exceptional skill in all his endeavors. His strength and leadership skills were universally admired. He was known for his unwavering determination and dedication to his company, which made him an influential figure in the capital. Thanks to his intelligence and perseverance, Joshua created the largest chain of auto repair shops in the country. Imagine, places where cars are transformed made as good as new. Joshua had many of them for more than 20 years. He tirelessly manned this network like a captain at the helm of a huge ship, making sure everything ran smoothly. However, his success concealed a harsh and authoritarian character that his daughter Freya deeply disliked. Joshua always sought control and rarely showed tenderness or warmth. This insurmountable wall of aloofness hurt Freya, preventing her from having a close and happy relationship with her father. Freya was a sensitive, dreamy child who wanted more than anything to be close to Joshua and feel his love. She admired his accomplishments but missed simple human gestures, hugs, loving words. Freya tried desperately to gain her father's attention and affection, but her efforts seemed to go unnoticed. Olivia, Freya's mother and Joshua's wife, watched her daughter suffer. She tried to surround Freya with care and support, giving her the love she lacked from her father. Olivia was always there, ready to hug, to listen, to encourage, to make Freya feel special and love. At school, Freya studied hard, hoping to earn Joshua's approval. She longed to see his pride, to hear his words of praise, but even her excellent grades and accomplishments failed to melt the ice in her father's heart. Despite Joshua's lack of attention, Freya grew into a determined and talented young woman. She knew she had the intelligence and ability to succeed, especially in the business world. Freya was ready to prove to everyone, especially her father, that she was capable of great things. Freya decided to study business administration in college, where she quickly became one of the top students. Her sharp mind, thirst for knowledge and endless flow of ideas, did not go unnoticed by her professors and peers. Freya was becoming more prepared every day for a brilliant career in the business world. Joshua had always dreamed that his son would inherit his business, so it was difficult for him to accept the fact that Freya, his daughter, could become the head of the company. Despite her talent and dedication, Joshua could not imagine her in that position. To prove her worth, Freya was given a challenging assignment by her father to head the company's troubled Cancun branch. Freya realized this was her chance to show her father what she was capable of. Despite her excitement, she was determined to succeed. When she'd arrived in Cancun 10, Freya faced many challenges: high staff turnover, poor organization, and internal conflicts. She realized she had a long and difficult road ahead of her. Freya started by listening to the staff, addressing their problems, and looking for ways to improve the working environment and efficiency of the branch. She began by holding a series of face-to-face meetings with every employee in the branch. Listening carefully to complaints and suggestions, Freya strove to create an atmosphere of trust and openness. It became apparent that many of the mechanics felt unappreciated and overworked, and the lack of a clear communication system was making the situation worse. Freya immediately addressed the personnel issues, secured salary increases for the staff, organized professional development training, and introduced a new incentive system based on recognition and encouragement of initiative. Freya paid particular attention to establishing effective communication within the team. Training courses were organized to foster team spirit, special channels were created for exchanging information and suggestions, and a regular feedback system was introduced. In parallel to resolving personnel issues, Freya began to optimize the branch's financial results. An analysis showed that the company was making losses due to inefficient inventory management, uncontrolled expenses, and an outdated accounting system. Freya hired a team of financial experts to help her develop and implement a new financial management system. Sourcing processes were streamlined, an electronic document management system was introduced, and strict expense control was established. During this difficult period, Freya found an unexpected ally in Arthur, the janitor at the car repair shop. Modest and unassuming at first glance, Arthur had a sharp mind, a phenomenal memory, and a deep business savvy. Raised in a family of hereditary mechanics, Arthur absorbed knowledge of cars and the ins and outs of the business world from an early age. Although he never pursued higher education, Arthur had encyclopedic knowledge and the ability to find the typical solutions to complex problems. Freya, recognizing Arthur's potential, began to engage him in discussions about work issues. She was impressed by his insight, his ability to see the root of a problem and offer simple, effective solutions. Over time, their relationship went beyond the workplace. Freya and Arthur spent a lot of time together talking not only about the company's business but also about their dreams, fears, and aspirations. They developed a strong friendship based on mutual respect, trust, and common interests. Thanks to Freya and Arthur's joint efforts, the Cancun branch has undergone a complete transformation. It went from being a loss-making company to one of the company's most successful branches. Freya proved to her father that she could manage the business as well as any man, and Arthur found faith in himself and his strength. Arthur flourished under Freya's genuine attention and respect. He appreciated the opportunity to share his ideas and was inspired by her determination. Long conversations after work became an outlet for both of them. A time when they could take off their masks and be themselves, sharing their innermost thoughts. Freya found in Arthur a source of wisdom and support, a man who truly cared about her. This friendship gave her new strength because now she knew she was not alone in her struggle. Arthur was also transformed. Freya's support gave him confidence. It helped him believe in himself and his strength. Together they became an invincible team that solved problems with endless enthusiasm and creativity. Their friendship grew stronger every day. They celebrated small victories together and overcame challenges. Shoulder to shoulder. This special bond not only transformed the Cancun branch but also changed them, showing them that happiness can be found in the most unexpected places. One day, in one of their intimate conversations, Arthur revealed his secret to Freya. He told her about his dream of studying business administration, a dream he had to abandon after the tragic death of his mother. Arthur had to return to Cancun to care for his younger brother, who was confined to a wheelchair after an accident. Arthur's story touched Freya's heart. His courage and sacrifice inspired deep respect. She saw him not just as a colleague, but as a man with a big heart who had overcome difficult challenges. Freya decided she had to help Arthur realize his dream. Moved by compassion and friendship, Freya offered to help Arthur resume his studies. She promised to support him financially and help him find time to study. Arthur, hesitant at first, was moved by Freya's sincere desire to help. Together, they devised a plan that would allow Arthur to combine his work in the shop with his studies. This decision not only strengthened their friendship, but gave them both a new meaning in life. Freya was delighted to help Arthur take a step toward his dream, and Arthur, inspired by her faith in him, resumed his studies with renewed vigor. Suddenly, Freya was faced with a new challenge. She had an important negotiation with an influential automotive part supplier. The future of the branch depended on the outcome of this meeting. Freya knew that Charles was a conservative man who valued the family stability of his partners. She needed an unconventional strategy to impress him, and so Freya had a bold idea. She suggested that Arthur played the role of her husband at the meeting to create the impression of a solid, dependable business tandem. Arthur, though surprised, agreed, motivated by a desire to help Freya. They rehearsed for hours before the meeting, thinking over every word and gesture. Freya was a little nervous, but Arthur's support gave her confidence. Together they could overcome any obstacle on the appointed day. Freya and Arthur presented themselves to Charles as a harmonious and confident couple. Freya brilliantly expounded the advantages of cooperation with the branch. And Arthur, with his profound knowledge of the automotive market, backed up his words with solid arguments. Charles was impressed by her consistency, professionalism, and experience. The strategy had worked perfectly. Charles, seeing the successful family due ahead of him, gained dear friends. Thank you very much for watching. Leave comments. Put likes, share with friends, and subscribe to the channel. We hope you will have fun with us.